it's Guido coming at you with a Tactics Talk. Thanks for tuning in. Banziduck back. This time showing us a new tank, a Centurion 5/1. I don't own this tank, so thanks for sending this in, Banziduck. We can take a look at how this thing runs. It's a Tier 8 British premium tank, a medium tank, and it's basically on the Centurion model. You'll notice right away that the Australians did not want side skirts. They got rid of those things. I read something about that. They had a bad situation with those. Was it Vietnam, maybe? One war or something. The side skirts, I guess, got all gummed up in the... I don't know if they were in the jungle or where they were, but whatever the reason was, the Australians did not like side skirts, so you can see that they've taken them off of their version of the Centurion. Makes it look kind of bare right there. And it's got a big spotlight on there. I'll show you how to use the spotlight in a minute. I'm just kidding, you don't use the spotlight. It's a secret button. The thing about this tank is it's got pretty darn good turret armor. So he does not pen. We'll take a look at the gun right here. He's in a pretty good spot on Paris. This is a 230 damage gun with a pen of 226 with regular AP. That's quite good with regular AP, and you'll notice that Bonzi is just blasting away with his regular AP, and quite frankly, at this point, doesn't really need the number 2 to pen the front of a T10. He's gone down to the south side where all the big boys go to fight. This is a good spot for a tank with the depression and the hold down capability that the Centurion 5/1 has based on the very strong turret. So it's got the same kind of strong turret in game style that the other Centurion has. The regular one. How many Centurion variants do we have? We've got the, what's the hard rock group that has a Centurion? I can't remember what it's called right now. It'll come to me in a minute. He's fighting this T-30 off, just showing the turret, and holy cow, he bounces. He bounces 750. Now, this is weird, and it must just be, or at least I thought it was, a replay artifact, but clearly it showed him bouncing that shot, but you see that he did not get credit for it down there. We'll take a look at the stats at the end, but I think that that did not record for some reason. So not really sure what happened there. Maybe it bounced off the AC and then hit Bonzi? That's possible. I might have to go back and slow it down to look. But in any event, looks like he bounced a shell from a T-30. Working on the super. Gets up under into the kind of shell trap area. Looks like he's up under the armor right there, because it's highly unlikely that he's going to go right through the spaced armor. And he's doing a nice job of making these guys miss. He's kind of getting in here and shooting and coming back. One of the nice things about a gun that reloads this fast is you have more opportunities to come out and poke and get in between the enemy shots. So timing the enemy shots, you're able to get inside of those much easier, especially when they make a miss. The super's sort of looking at him. That shot goes in right into that really strong plate. I'm not sure if it was up or lower. It doesn't really matter, but it's very strong on the Super Pershing there. There's another one. Gets in there. That might have been the machine gun port. Hard to tell. He's sort of abusing this poor Super Pershing right here from a fairly long range, looking at his good armor. That one goes into its side or maybe up under the track right there. So another nice shot. If I was that Super, I'd be a little bit irritated at this point. Team's doing okay. Looks like there's a bit of a scrum going on in the field up to the north, and quite a few tanks down here. Bonzi's doing a nice job of working around the edges of this, looking for shots where he can get them. Oh, just missed the Skoda trying to get away there, but hey, look at this. The ISU's moving up. Ooh, I think you had a shot right there if you just waited a little longer. Yep, there he is. But we finally get up there, put a shot on him. Skoda's living a charmed life there, Bonzi. Twice you probably had shots on him. I'd have moved up already right here. Probably a shot ago, I'd have looked to get up into this building here, and you can start really causing them problems by being in here and coming to both sides of that building. You can see that your team's having a bit of trouble right now. Looking for the T-30. Oh, here comes a customer. Poor Super Pershing. Absolutely abused him, and it looks like the guys up north have broken it open to the north, and you've held just enough down here. It's just you and a couple near deads, plus the AC-48 back behind there. I think you had a great opportunity right there. All right, so the ISU just fired. I think you should have come right out at that guy and looked for that shot right after that. Not sure if you noticed it. ISU does get punished a little bit. He's got guys in behind him. The Type 61 and the WT are shooting down the road. Or looks like the Type 61 is shooting down the road. The WT probably had a shot earlier. And again, I think I'd have got a little more aggressive right here and started to move in. Pretty good damage at 1830, but it's cleanup time. You have a lot of hit points to give. Even if the ISU hits you, you might get a shot on him and punish him. Just a little bit timid here, I think, in game. Probably pretty easy to add another 400, 500 damage to this if you'd already got out there. There's the ISU. He's going to get killed. Yep. So the WT does get around behind him and takes him down. I would have pushed straight at these guys right here. It takes you a while to kind of look for it. I just started looking for that shot much earlier than that. I'd driven right up and just shot him. And who cares if the T-30 lifts his gun and hits you? It just doesn't matter. This was a great opportunity to dive bomb. I'd have just jumped on top of that guy. He actually is sitting right at the edge of that. I really look for those because they're just so much fun dropping off. He was hanging out right on the edge, didn't really know what you're doing. I think he could have just fallen off the top of that bridge and taken him down. So not a bad game, man. 2,045, 240 blocked. We'll take a look at the stats at the end. Hopefully I'll be able to show you the blocked on that. I may not have taken a screenshot on that, but I don't think it gave him credit for it. So I'm not sure if that was a ricochet or just a strange bug or what was going on right there. But nice job in the RAAC. You can see that it's got that good turret armor. The whole armor is actually not bad either. Pretty well angled, and if you put an angle on it as well, it can be a problem. I have had problems with some mediums dealing with even the front armor of the RAAC. So pretty mobile, decent gun, good pen on the AP, and a nice turret. Good job there, Bonzi. All right, guys, I hope you liked it. So I hope you learned something along the way. If you did, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we will see you.